Well, we're looking at 4 watercolour works by Rita Angus that represent a few years in her career from 1942 to 1947.
Rita Angus is a fascinating artist because she's much better known really for her oil paintings than for her watercolours, and I think a lot of her oil paintings are such familiar works to us as New Zealanders, but she also had this incredible skill as a watercolourist and painted watercolours throughout her life, and she often saw the watercolours as being the more important works.
There are 3 self-portraits and 1 portrait of Douglas Lilburn. The works are similar in each other in that they're all watercolor with some graphite, but they're quite different when you start to look at them individually and how she chooses to express herself or the person that she's portraying.
2 of the works are unfinished, so we have this very beautiful self-portrait with moth and caterpillar where you see Rita painting herself at the beach at Clifton, just outside Sumner where she was living at the time. You have these kind of amazing smoky hills of Brighton Spit coming out into the background behind the figures.
She's done an underdrawing usually where you can see she sketched her basic form, and then she's come in with her watercolor washes to give depth and shadow and color and kind of life to the image.
Douglas Lilburn was a composer and musician, and Rita would often write to him about the connection between his work as a composer and her paintings, and she talked about the colours in this watercolour as being kind of linked to the music that he was creating.
It's just so confident. You don't see any sense of stumbling if you've tried watercolour. You know, you can just sort of switch the paint around, but to get something that's as wonderful and technically masterful as this is really challenging.
This particular moment in the early 40s was a really important time when she really dedicated herself to being an artist in a very conscious way. She kind of talked about the fact that she was going to eliminate all distractions from her life and really focus on her work. And this is also a moment where she does a lot of self-portraits, and you can see that it's this kind of time of quite serious introspection for her where she's really thinking about her life and who she is in the world.